What's up, friends? How you all doing? Hope you're doing well. My name is Jesse Hughes, and want to say I'm happy that you all tune into another video that I'm doing. Hopefully I can say something that will, inspire you all. I'm thinking about a lot of things that's going on as it pertains to relationship, as it pertains to two people coming together. And before I comment on that, before I make a list video, I want to say that if you all enjoy what I'm saying today, I want you to like, I want you to subscribe to, I want you to share, or even give me a comment or thumbs up, and I will, continuously to do things that, that is beneficial to people, beneficial to relationships, beneficial to us as being better in society as far as relationships and love. So I'm thinking about a book, I'm thinking about a phrase, and the book was written by a lady by the name of Amanda Bronte. And Amanda Bronte wrote a book called The Ties That Bind Us. And in this book, she talked about a certain, aspects of what links two people together. It might be a physical attraction, it might be an infatuation, it might be children, or whatever the case is. She was talking about how two people are linked together by certain aspects. And I'm thinking about that as it pertains to the linkage of people. In this day and time when people, talk to other people, they say, do you want to link up? And a lot of time when they're talking about linking up, they're really talking about on a sexual nature. Do you want to link up and have fun sexually? And they are drawn together by the sexual aspects of linking together. But when I'm thinking of talking about linking together, when I'm talking about coming together, a lot of times we're drawn together by different, aspects. Some of them are drawn to a person because of their mind. Some people are drawn together because of that person because he's just the best friend. He's somebody that I could talk to, I could conversate with, I could share my emotions with, I could share my deep feelings with, and I know that he or she will not, betray me. He or she would not, defy my trust. So there are different things that binds two people together. There, like I said, there's the physical, there's the emotional, there's the spiritual, there's the mental aspects. All of those things bring two people together. It might not be in one relationship, might not have all the aspects of bringing each other together, but they do bring, there has to be one of the aspects that bring the person together. You might look over here and say, well, I'm with this person because he makes me feel good. I'm over here with this person because, we're able to bounce each, ideas off of each other. We're able to talk about certain business aspects, and that causes us to be linked together. But in a relationship, you cannot have a relationship without one of the aspects. You can have a relationship without the mental. You can have a relationship without the emotional, the physical, and even the spiritual aspects. It has to be one aspect. You just can't be in a relationship and don't have no type of ties, no type of bond that you're bonded to that person because of. And like me, I'm the type of person that I believe in, being emotional. I believe in, talking about certain things. I believe in a lot of different aspects as it pertains to a relationship. I believe in the physical, I believe in the spiritual, but you cannot have a steady relationship without one of those aspects. How some people are in a relationship and there's no sex there, there's no physical, there's no a type of coming together, and they're drawn together because, well, when my kids get 18 years old, I'm moving out, I'm going on my own, I'm, not being in this relationship anymore. And then some people might be in it just because of the spiritual aspect, which that is bad also. They might say, well, he or she is saved, he or she is a Christian, I'm in this relationship because of that. And I have a problem with people that just have, in a relationship just for the physical. I have a problem with people that's in a relationship just because of the spiritual aspects. I have a problem with people that just in a relationship because of one type of bind, one type of bond. You've got to have more than, you just can't be in a relationship with a person that makes you feel good sexually, because eventually when the sex is gone, when you're through having sex, when you're through, making that person feet curl up, that person toes curl, what will you do as far as becoming a, having a steady and strong relationship? It has to be more than just the sexual part. It has to be more than just, making that person toes curl. Although when it comes to a relationship, I feel as though it is imperative and important that you do have some sex in that relationship, because if you don't give me no sex, if you don't give that person no sex, eventually that person will become hot and bothered, and they will find sex outside of the marriage, outside of the relationship. Therefore, you've got to make sure that sex is important in part of binding a person together. But also, you've got to have a relationship, you got to have a bind or a bond that has to do with emotions. You have to cater to a person's emotion. Women are a type of people that you have to cater to their emotion. You have to cater to, why they're feeling a certain way, why their heart, why their mind is racing this way or that way. You have to be able to talk to that person, because if you do not talk to that person, somebody will come along and will intrigue them with conversation. Somebody will intrigue them with, I'm here to listen to your pain. I'm here to listen to whatever you're going through. So they will begin to step outside of the literally or figuratively relationship to talk to someone. Therefore, you've got to make sure that bonds are created in a relationship. You've got to make sure that the emotional ties is there. You got to make sure that the physical ties is there. You got to make sure that the not only that, the spiritual ties is there in a relationship, because you can't just have one without the other. You've got to make sure that there's a balance when it comes to a relationship. I see a lot of relationships in this day and time where there are no balance there. They're just there. They go to home, they go to work, and then that's it. They are able to just not have any type of, coming together and meeting of the mind. What caused me to be happy? What caused me to be emotionally stirred? What caused me to be physically and sexually aroused? What caused me to be spiritually connected to this person? Therefore, there are certain type of bond, there are certain types of aspects of a relationship that you've got to cater to the woman, you've got to cater to that man, because it all builds a steady and a strong relationship. It's bonding in different aspects of that relationship. So, make sure that when you're in a relationship, make sure it's not just for the physical, it's not just for the kids, it's not just for the spiritual. Make sure that everything in that relationship is bonded and built together on the different aspects of making it strong and making it steady. So I want to let you all know, that whenever you watch this video, if you like anything that I said, if you like anything that I'm talking about, give me a like, give me a comment, give me a thumbs up, and subscribe to it, because in order to have a steady and strong relationship, you've got to have the physical, you've got to have the emotional, you've got to have the mental, and you've got to have the spiritual connection in order to bind the relationship together. You've got to have sex, but you've got to have not only sex, but you've got to have the type of emotional and spiritual bonding. So if I said anything today or tonight, whenever you watch this video, like, subscribe, comment, give me a thumbs up, and I will continuously to do great things. I will continuously to say things that will build up relationships, build up marriages, build up homes, because that's what it's all about. So until this time next time, I want to say God bless you, and God bless you.